Well, good afternoon. Today is Wednesday and it's noon, so it's Hack My Lunch time. So, my name is Daniel Morel. I'm the creator of Menu Hackers, and today on Hack My Lunch, I discuss what I eat in a day. Now, before we start, if you'd like to know more about Menu Hackers, you can find us on Facebook. Search for the group Menu Hackers. You can join our group, it's free to do so. And if you'd like to really break away from keto, if you're having uh, right now you're going through stalls or you're having difficulty in finding what to eat or finding something that you like, you can join our 5-day menu hacking challenge. It's free. And during that challenge, you learn how to break away from all the rules of keto, low carb, and everything else, and simply get results. So now let's go back to what do I eat in a day? Day to day, it's almost exactly the same thing. I make my life as easy as possible. Number one, I only eat my favorite food. I don't eat anything diety or anything that I don't like or that I can't make or I can't afford or anything like that. So it's only the foods that I really, really enjoy, that I know how to cook, that I know how that are cooked quickly. I don't want to spend hours doing stuff. Some weekends I'll prep for the week and I'll cook stuff like chili or stews that take more time, but I can store easily and reheat during a day. So it's not like I spend hours in the kitchen every day. It's basically, quick prep, eat, and I'm done. And I eat my favorite foods all the time. My top favorite food is steak. Now I eat steak 3, 4 times a week for dinner. And when I cook steak, the way I cook them is I cook them sous vide, and I finish them in a pan. But some of them I don't finish in a pan. I'll keep in the fridge, and I'll have them the next day for my first meal, and there will be for breakfast or the first meal. I only eat twice a day, not because I'm trying to, you know, plan my meals or anything like that. Is I'm usually hungry for enough for 2 meals in a day. So when I wake up around 6, I'll rarely eat until minimum 9. Most time it's around 10, and then the second meal will be around dinner time, 5, 6 ish. And I'm good with that. It keeps me full. It keeps me satisfied. I eat as much as I want during those meals. I don't, count portions. I know exactly what it is that I like. So in the mornings, for example, I have 3 eggs, and I'll have a side of meat, sausage, a steak from the night before, uh, pork chops, or bacon, or taco meat, or whatever is left. A lot of times from the night before. So if I make tacos, for example, I'll make a 3 egg omelet with taco and cheese filling. Eggs sunny side up with meat is by far one of my favorite meals all time. So I could have that for dinner as well. But by the time it's dinner time, I want to have something else. And I'll have carbs, sweet potato fries or asparagus. What else do I like? I like Brussels sprouts. I like green beans. Green beans sauteed with bacon bits or ground pork is absolutely phenomenal. I like that a lot. So that's that. If I want a cheap meal, I will have it. If I want some pizza, I will have a slice of pizza with a meal. I treat it like cake, and it's not a meal. Pizza for me is not food; it's a cake. So anything that's made with flour, bread, pizza dough, or anything like that, breading. So I'll have stuff with breading once in a while. But the thing is, my goal is not to lose weight anymore. I'm at 166 pounds, which is, I think, I could lose still a few. There's room to lose a few, but I don't want to. I don't plan to. And if it happens, it happens. Because right now I've been losing a little bit of weight, and without me actually trying. So it's uh, it's just the body is at a really good place right now. So 2 meals a day. I don't drink any calories. I like to drink bubbly. I like to drink tea, coffee with cream. Again, there's so little carbs in that. I don't count it. I don't count the carbs in any of the drinks, especially if I put a little cream in that. So uh, drinking carbs is just a waste of opportunity. If you stay away from anything that is carby in drinks, and again, don't count a bit of coffee, but if you're talking about juice or drinking milk or um, what else? Juice is the one that most people think is good for them. Actually, it's just sugar water. Soda is it's a no. Again, I can have diet soda, but I don't. I don't like the taste most of the time, and I don't like the aftertaste at all. So I'd rather have bubbly. I'll have beer. I'll have wine once in a while. Again, drinking every single meal, drinking alcohol would be an alcohol. It'd be a problem. But if I do it once in a while, that's okay. Even if it be once a week, it'd be okay. So, in a nutshell, 2 meals a day. The first meal is always no carbs because I don't need carbs in the morning. I don't crave them. Eggs and meat for me is good. So even if I do a cheese omelet with some meat, sometimes it might be traces of carbs in that, but traces are not, I don't count them. I don't count carbs ever. I don't count food. I don't weigh my food. I don't count calories. All of that is gone. Menu hacking is just taking everything away that I don't like first. So a lot of foods I didn't like, I took away. Lasagna was one, I don't really like that. Pasta, I realized that I like the sauce, not the pasta itself. So to put pasta sauce on top of other stuff, it makes up for it. And it's not pasta sauce, it's tomatoes. So putting tomato sauce in tacos or in omelets or salsa satisfy my tomato craving for that. Pizza, I'll make a pizza bowl once in a while, a full bowl where it's a lot of cheese, meat, vegetables, hot peppers, and then a bit of pizza sauce in there. You bake that, eat that with a fork, and it satisfies the pizza craving for a very long time. You put some pizza spices on there. You get all the flavors of the pizza without any of the sugar that's in the crust. And I say sugar because if it's made with flour, flour is sugar. You take some vegetables or some root vegetables like sugar cane or sugar beet, and you grind it down and evaporate everything out, and you end up with sugar. And if you take wheat or any other grain and you do the same process with it, you end up with flour. And it's 60-70% sugar. So that's why we're having a problem. It's not the gluten in the flour, it's the sugar. They call it starch, but starch is basically 2 or more sugars stuck together, and the body dissolves that bond between the sugars, and then you're eating sugar. So low carb is low sugar, always. So if we stop for once calling carbs and calling them sugar, people would maybe stop eating so much of it. So low carb is not some magical formula. It's low sugar. And when somebody says, "Is it safe to eat low carb?" the question is it safe to eat low sugar? Of course it is safe to eat low sugar. The body does not need a single gram of sugar at any time. It is not required. The body makes its own sugar to fuel the body, and it also runs on ketones, which is derived from fat. So if there's a lot of fat, the body will run on ketones. If it's mostly protein, the body will run on sugar that it makes itself. So stop listening to all the fear and the doubts that are out there in the media just to get you to read the articles. Low carb is not only safe, it is recommended, and it's essential that we don't eat too much sugar. So if you're watching this still, I thank you. I love a like. If you have a minute, just give this video a like. If you want to know more about the challenge, it's thechallenge.life because it will change your life. So I hope to see you inside the challenge. If you have any questions or comments, paste them below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.